Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Overgrowth Weekly number 55. I am Silverfish, also known as Lukas, and here today is also, of course, Mr. Anton.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So what's up, Anton?
Well, it's a brand new year and been working hard. Took some time off this week to play a game and take a little trip for the new year. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh yeah?
A slight lack of sleep, perhaps.
Me as well. I had a hard time making it in to the show today, but doing good.
But yeah, been traveling a lot lately to different parts of my families and just celebrating random festivities, or however you say.
Nice.
So that it's nice.
Yeah, it always sounds fun. So how was your new year?
It was cool. It was new. We shot rockets and they went boom, and then they were pretty. So yeah,
Is
that was
that
nice.
is that pretty typical to shoot off rockets in Norway for New Year?
In Sweden, yes.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
No
I
problem.
meant Sweden. I'm operating on only a few hours of sleep, so you'll have to forgive me this one time, I hope.
It's no problem. But yeah, that's, I think, almost the only time of the year that we actually shoot rockets
I see.
and blow stuff up in general.
Nice. Well, blowing stuff up is always fun, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, yeah, I guess I should tell you about my new year.
Yeah.
I actually randomly at very last minute, I took a trip up to San Francisco. And so actually spent the night last night with the developers from Wolfire. Stayed
Nice.
at John's place, met David for the first time, hung out with Jeff, and a few other support members that you may not hear about as much, like Eric, who often answers the contact@wolfire.com emails.
Mm-hmm. And of course, all of this builds up to something quite nice, doesn't it?
I think it does. Go ahead and flip the switch.
Kablamo!
Kablamo.
Yeah.
I'm actually sitting here at Humble Bundle headquarters in San Francisco. This is where all the magic happens for the HIP. For all the bundles.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's a pretty cool little office here downtown. And, go ahead.
Someone asked about a third voice before,
Oh, yeah.
and I guess that explains that.
Yes, Mr. John Graham is here with me. He's going to walk over and poke his head in the camera. Say hi, John. I think
Hi,
we
John.
can see you. There he is.
We see the return of the beard there slowly.
It's a little bit of the beard and a big group of hellos. So, yeah.
It's nice.
You got a bunch of hearts, John. Someone loves you. Oh, and there he is in the chat. So it looks like John Graham will be joining us today.
Kinda, a bit, at least.
He's here in the room. If you have questions, I'm sure he'll write them back to you. I'm not going to ask them in person. He might also be working as well. He is a very busy man. So.
All right, cool. Let's jump into the show then.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Shortcuts. Bam. Yeah. All right. So the agenda this week is quite long, actually, especially the community segment. The community stuff we got a lot of community stuff, so that's fun. But there is no weekly alpha this week because Alpha 162 was delayed. So I got to show that last week.
Right.
It was released on Sunday before Overgrowth Weekly, so yeah, that was covered. And
Right. And it's a great alpha too, I must say.
yeah, absolutely.
So I guess we just move forward.
Yeah. So let's move on to the fan art watch for this week. And that's of course when we take a look at what's been going on in the fan art thread on the Wolfire forums. First we have first we have a bit of Corbin 3 here showing off some more of his Turner character in his new game that he's working on. Dominance, it's called, if I'm not mistaken. Or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember for sure.
It seems cool, in any case.
Yeah.
And it looks nice. The little Turner dudes. Moving on down here, we have King_Pancake. Giving me what I asked for. He's giving me some Christmas art, some Christmas fan art here. Especially for OG Weekly. So, Merry Christmas, says Mr. Rabbit. Very nice, man.
Yay, Christmas.
It's cool. I like the detail in the sand, especially.
The detail in the sand?
Yeah.
It's very sandy.
Mm-hmm. So that was King_Pancake. Moving on down, we have Shiny Gem, of course. There would be no fan art watch without Shiny Gem nowadays. First up we have Axie Dog. Oh goodness. So we have Mr. Dog with his axe. And do I spot penis?
I believe you do.
Wow.
So, there you go.
Yeah. Right there, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Apart from that, it's nice.
Exactly.
I think the left hand, his left hand, looks a bit weird. The way he's holding the axe, it looks like his arm is gone backwards, and then it doesn't look like his underarm is as far back as it should be. I don't know. Or is that just me?
No. I think it looks a little narrow, and yes, it's kind of pulled back. So.
I think that's just due to the shading, due to there not being any shading at all, basically. So yeah, if he would do that, it would probably look better. But it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Next we have Horsey Horse. I believe we have already had a Horsey Horse, but yeah, another one, I guess. Or haven't we?
I thought we had, and I think that there's actually we revisit Horsey Horse later today, I think.
Cool. Well, here we have Horsey Horse, a bit from the back as well. I noticed he's moving towards more of a nude theme, which is, you know, that's cool, I guess.
Well, it is a theme, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. But I like it. It's nice. This image looks cool. I mean, his nose part, it just looks flat. I think it might be a bit out of perspective there, but yeah,
right.
I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, someone said in the chat, Tanjavik, actually, good thing the horse is facing away from us. And yes, I agree.
Word,
bro. And here we have Guarding Guard, also from Shiny Gem. Back in line, peon, says he. What's that in his hand?
I never remember what it's called, but it's like it's kind of like a leather mace, maybe, so to speak. But it has a name. I just don't remember what it's called.
It's like a bag with rocks in it or something?
It could be that. Blackjack, maybe? Gosh, I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, I like the... I like that he's clothed again, and I like the helmet and the jacket, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like the clothes in this one as well. It's nice.
So, Yeah.
Moving on, more shiny gem. We have Mr. Wolfie Wolf. Yeah, Wolfie Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
This time, unlike his little cousin, you know, he does not show off his genitals, which I appreciate.
Thank you for that. We can keep the show mostly safe for work.
Yes. Yeah, it's nice. I really like it. He's really good at these poses. I mean, doing poses is so hard. I know. I've been trying to make a wolf myself, or I did before going away for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and I failed a lot of times.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, the pose is good. I think there's actually a second version a little further down where he put some more work into the hands, and I think that the hands actually start to look a little better as he sort of posts them.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's Wolfie Wolf by Shiny Gem, of course. Okay, he upgraded his little horse image with a dummy, which is always nice, of course. Now he's actually looking at something. Cutting up a dummy. He does look a
Right.
bit too human-like, that dummy, though.
Well, you know, the horse is getting revenge for years of servitude.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, here we have a hand, another hand. Actually, it's not his hand. It's by Shane Butts, or what? Is he Shane Butts? Oh.
He is Shane Butts,
Ah, okay.
also known as Corbin 3.
Cool. So he
But
made
he
a
says
hand.
he says it's not fan art.
It's still cool though. It's a really nice hand.
It is a good hand. It definitely shows some shape. So,
Yeah. Absolutely. Hmm?
Someone was saying that the horse should be wearing saddle armor. I thought that was awesome.
That would be so great.
It still carries saddlebags and all that kind of stuff.
It would be taken like straight from reality. That would make for a pretty cool movie, I think. It would be like
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes, but more like Planet of the Horses or something.
Yeah, although it's a little easier for us to get to Planet of the Apes in our mind since they are sort of humanoid to begin with.
Horses have hooves though. They can kick you in the face.
True. But
Okay, here we have another one from Corbin 3.
an actual fan art this time.
Yes.
And,
it's nice.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to really look at this one. Oh, he's playing a flute. Yes.
Fist pump.
Yes, it's me as a cat or something. Oh, he says it's another dominance concept. So, maybe it's not me as a cat.
Aww.
Aww.
There.
Okay.
Well, it's still cool in any case.
It is a cold picture. Oops. That is someone calling me. They will have to wait till later.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I like this image. I don't have too much to say about it. I just like it. It's nice. He looks good. The rocks looks cool. The environment in general. It's nice. Moving on. Page 80. So many pages. Insane.
yeah.
We have Mashiro Tamiji. Made this image. Oh no, not image check. Goodness. I don't want to play online casino. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so this is an insane rabbit from the looks of it. Insane Reaper rabbit.
Yeah, it's actually really a cool drawing.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of something that you might see in the McGee's Alice, whatever that was. You know, sort of a little mad. You know, we're all a little mad, aren't we? So,
Yeah.
way to get into it.
Thanks. Yeah, but yeah, this image, it's cool. Like I said, it's nice.
Yeah. Glad to see it.
Really got the feeling into the lines there. So that was Mashiro Tamiji.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. And here, of course, we have Corbin posting some Lojban words. Or actually, yeah, he's just posting about Lojban. And if you don't know what Lojban is and you're interested in languages, you should check Lojban out because it's really interesting. And that's on a totally unrelated note.
It's pretty cool.
Yes. So, that was the fan art watch for this week. And lots of cool stuff in there, of course.
Right.
Moving on. We have had lots of community stuff in general this week, not just the fan art watch, so we should probably start moving a bit quicker. So here we have some bow stuff made by Last. He made actually 2 bows, but they look kind of the same. One of them is carried on the back, and the other one is carried in the hand. But you can't really use them to fight in the game.
Right.
So, jumping into the game, I have this right in here. Here we have the hold bow, and here we have the back bow. So there you go. These are really cool. I mean, the whole having on back bow is just a really cool thing you can give to an enemy. Maybe you could give it to an enemy if you're like, I don't want this guy to pick up every single weapon that he sees as quickly as he sees it. Or something like that. I mean, it just looks cool to have.
Yeah, it is a very cool looking asset, and I really like the style of the bow too. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So very cool. Last.
Yeah. Okay. Jumping back. So you can download that, of course. It's a really nice mod. Hopefully we can use the bows later if someone makes a real bow mod. That would be cool. People have been talking a lot about ranged weapons in general on the forums. So yeah, there you go. Now you have a model. Go make a mod.
Yep.
I guess.
I sort of fall under the category of people who believe that that ranged weapons, especially bows, are probably going to be a little overpowered and maybe not the best thing for the game. But as a mod, I think it would be amazing.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, jumping back. We have another weapon mod, you could call it. You have this little dog hammer since before, but it hasn't been working. And Corbin 3 made it so that it uses the same animations as the lance weapon they have in the game, and it actually does damage now. So you can use this weapon to kill stuff.
Right.
Which is really cool. So let's jump back into the game. I have this weapon lying around here as well. Oh no! The game crashed.
Oh no!
Goodness me. I'm actually really surprised that never happens now.
You know, it's been pretty stable lately.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I remember the name of this map. I think I do. Yeah.
Oh, did you make a
I'm actually playing this on a map that we're going to show off very soon.
I see.
So that we have everything in one place.
Right. C6030315. You should send an email to contact@wolffire.com and they will be able to help you out. Or maybe jump in IRC. This might not be the best place for customer support. Aperture Science Fallout. They will probably be thrown weapons, but probably not ranged weapons like bows. So currently you can already throw weapons that you are holding, but they don't do damage. But we might see that in the future. I don't know. I hope that helps with your questions. And look at this awesome level. Amazing level. Weapon. We're looking at weapons.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, the level is great as well. But right now, we're focusing on the weapons. And I believe that this guy is holding one of these weapons, so I'm pretty sure this mod is actually included when you download this level. So that guy is
Oh,
holding
really?
that weapon by default.
When I played that level, that was not what he had.
He didn't
So-
have this weapon when you played this level?
Yes, I have not downloaded that mod, the weapon mod,
Uh-huh.
and so unless it was added afterwards, so yeah, when I played that level, it didn't come with anything. So it may have actually replaced the spear or something.
Huh. Nah, I'm pretty sure it didn't. I loaded this hammer that I have right here from the load object menu, so I should be able to load the spear as well. Let's see, we need to confirm this. Dog spear. Load successful. So yeah. Maybe he just updated it afterwards or something.
Maybe.
And in any case, moving on back, so that was the little mod made by Corbin3 that allows you to use the hammer to kill stuff in Overgrowth. Hopefully in the future we will be able to see some more blunt weapon effects when you hit stuff. Maybe some bruises and stuff like that, just to keep things awesome.
Yeah.
Great, just to keep them great.
Yeah, exactly.
But until then, we have to live without any effects at all. Oh, the horror.
Oh no.
So yeah, nice job, Corbin3. I think this mod as well should keep working for a lot of alphas. So unlike the normal code mods, this mod will keep working for many alphas to come without needing to be updated manually.
Right. So it's a good mod to install.
Yeah, absolutely. Next we have the level that I was actually running around in. So let's jump back into the game and restart this. These weapons, of course, aren't here when you play the level. I just added them myself because they're cool. So, Bandit's Hideout. Let me restart this again, just to be sure everything's working as it should. Oh, okay. I added the spear. I was like, why is he running away? Huh. Let's remove that spear. There we go, and then we restart the level again. Okay, the first thing you see when you play this level is that it's very detailed.
Yeah.
He's really got the feeling of that this place is, you know, it has been attacked, it's been burnt down. It's actually the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cheat to make myself not die. I'm having low frame rate here because I'm streaming.
Right. Lower than what you're used to, I'm sure.
Yeah, I usually am able to play this level at full frame rate. And I got killed again.
Aww.
No, where did his weapon go? Anyways. I'm a bit sad to see that he didn't add any colors to the guys.
Oh, he did.
I mean, the guy up there, the normal guy, he had the normal colors.
Yeah, but there's guys down here that have colors.
Yeah, there are. That's true. I guess I just assumed that was the case for all the guys.
Ah. Well, you shouldn't assume too much. As the saying goes, if you assume too much, it makes an ass out of you and me. Which is, of course, how you spell assume.
That was a good one. Oh, my frame rates are so low. I have like 5 FPS or something.
Wow.
Illegal items. Wow. Illegal items. These guys are obviously bandits. And down here we have the goal. The mighty gold whale statue. And that's the end of the level.
Woohoo! It's a very, very cool level. I like playing around in it, being inside a house. It was you know, it felt like if you populated an entire area with houses like this, it would be a very immersive level, so, or a very immersive city. Although this does feel like a nice outpost in the middle of nowhere that has been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I actually really love what he did with the coloring. The color of the house and everything, since they're not in their default colors, really have a very cool look about them. And yeah, I think that Sed did a great job making this level.
Yeah, I agree. It feels like it's complete.
Yes.
It's not like it... Yeah, it just feels like a real level, I guess.
Right. It's self-contained. The whole level doesn't feel like a level, but this portion feels like a very complete aspect. Like you could almost save this group as a big group and then put it into a larger scale level. Ooh, I like that little arena. I had never seen that before. He's clearly updated the level since the last time I played it. So, yeah, you're probably not looking at the arena when I said that anymore.
Yes, I was. I was actually looking
good.
right at the arena when you said it.
Nice. So, yeah, I think that the level is definitely very cool, and it's a big. I think it's an improvement over levels that we've seen from Sed in the past. So, glad to see that people are improving with the editor as well, as they've had time to work with it.
Yep, I agree. So yeah, real nice job with this level. Highly recommended.
Yes, definitely.
So check it out in the SPF if you have bought Overgrowth. In the project shaft thread, of course, you can get to it through the agenda right here. Oh, and I didn't add the checkboxes. What kind of monster am I? There you go.
Oh no.
Checkboxes, nice. Okay, so that's burned down house level by Sed. Next up, we have a video. It's of the Konoko character that EDT ported into the game. And he's got it working real nice now. We looked at this character before with... but when we did, it had a bit of, well, quite a few deformation issues.
Right.
But those are mostly solved now. I mean, she's standing properly on the ground and all that.
It looks much closer.
Yeah.
And then the other character, apparently he had a much easier time getting into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because he had spent the time to get Konoko into the game correctly. So.
I think also it was due to Konoko being a single... Konoko not being a single, actually. She was made out of several objects, but the enemies are made out of just one single object. So
right.
It sounds like it was just as simple as taking her and making her into a single object, and then doing the automatic rigging stuff and then refining that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the result is really, really great. And of course, as you can see, there are other people in here than Konoko.
Right, and this, is a very good example that full conversion mods will be doable in the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Looks really, really great. So nice job, EDT, making that. Hopefully we'll be able to download her, because we can't do that right now. I mean, we can download the old one, but want a new one, right?
Right.
Cool.
Absolutely. I want to play that.
Yeah. Next we have a mod by NMCOY, which allows
who is, I think, a relatively new pre-orderer, right?
Yeah, he has only posted once ever.
And it was this mod. I didn't even, because I've been out of town, I didn't even see this mod.
It's a really simple mod, but it allows you to do something that you should have been able to do from the beginning, I actually think.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get into the game here, I have this mod installed. what it allows you to do is do wall jumps while hanging from stuff. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's actually do it like this. Just going to remove characters. Maybe I'll get a bit better frame rate here as well. Move that guy. Move these guys down here as well. Off you go. That's not a guy, that's a guy. And then I'll play as this guy. So, jump, grab something. If you hold space while you release grab, you will do a wall jump. So it allows you to do some stuff that, yeah, it's just nice. It makes sense. It feels like it just works.
For sure.
So yeah, one line can do this. Really useful mod.
Yeah, what a great mod.
Yeah. Would be really cool if David added this to the game. Well,
Right.
I have to remember to ask him about that. If it's something that he does want in the game, of course.
I'm pretty sure he will. And if it's that simple, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, nice job, N. McCoy. And hopefully, I mean, if he does know how to script, hopefully we will see some more stuff from him in the future.
Yeah.
But you know, one post, yeah.
It's a great way to start.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Oh man, sorry my video keeps spazzing out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. But moving on. We have a video, we have a fan trailer made by Mr. Deathlick. I think it's pronounced. Mr.
Looks like it.
So yeah, this is a fan trailer going through what Overgrowth is about. It's, yeah, it's quite well done.
Yeah, I remember watching it. It was definitely very interesting.
Yep, absolutely. So nice job, Mr. Deathlick. Yeah, it's a good watch. You should totally watch it, even if you already know what Overgrowth is about.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the end of the community segment. Let's move on into the community side note segment, where we take a look at, well, it's kind of like this community segment, but we just try to go a bit quicker than we normally do in the community segment.
Right.
Yes, so we have the slow motion mod made by Mr. Anton.
Mr. Me.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, again, this mod is something that I don't even really consider a mod. It just I just uncomment a couple lines in the file, and there you go. So it's yeah, it's it's easy enough to do. So
It's a nice mod though. It's apparently
Yeah.
appreciated.
it's it's fine. Someone was asking about it, so I did it fairly quickly, and I think Last has said that he's going to include it into he's going to combine it into his blood mod, no death mod going forward, so there will actually be a toggle switch in the game where you can switch slow motion on and off through his mod. So it should be cool.
Nice. Last
Yes.
being a boss as usual.
Yes, thank you, Last, for being a boss.
Okay, so that's the slow motion mod. Moving on, we have the main menu mod, also made by you. That was updated.
Yes. Yeah, just a small, a couple levels I think I added in this week. So the big thing about adding in the Lugaru Challenge 1 from Aubrey, which was included with Alpha 162 but was kind of broken. So I talked with Aubrey and include the missing files. So if you install my mod, the Lugaru Challenge 1 map loads correctly. And if you haven't played it, it's a great level as well. So
I totally agree.
yeah. So did you use my mod to install it, or did you get it working on your own?
Well, I got it to, it works, and without your mod, it works, but some models just aren't there, right?
Yes, but if you don't have some of those models, they don't load quite correctly. So you may have missed some of the looks of the trees. He actually recreated the look of the trees, which is very interesting. So
Well, the trees
yeah,
looked fine to me. I just remember that there was one of those whale fail error models, like to the left where I started, and then I never saw another one again. So it seemed like it worked fine for me, in general.
I see. Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it worked. But so we added that in, and super secretly, I've started on main menu mod 2.0 with a group of people, and we'll talk about that more as it comes to fruition. But if it works out, it should be a very cool mod, a very cool updated version of this.
Nice.
So, yeah.
It's really nice. I mean, Last is making the ultimate tweaking mod, in-game tweaking mod. You're making the ultimate mod, main menu mod thingy. It's nice.
Yeah, glad to keep doing it.
Cool. So you should totally check this mod out if you don't know what it's about. It's, as it says right here, over 50 user maps included. You download a downloader, and that downloader will download this mod for you, that in turn will install over 50 custom maps for you to play, as well as a menu of all of these maps below your below the official maps, so you can just scroll through them and open whichever one you want.
Right. Yeah.
Greatness. So next we have Learn_more with his weekly Angel script dump. And this time he actually fixed some bugs in his dump and stuff like that. And yeah, here you have the latest dump for Alpha 162.
Right.
And
Which is great. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say what this does is it allows you to... It's a tool for scripters, you could say. It shows you all of the functions or methods or whatever they're called in this language that you can use to do stuff when you're scripting for Overgrowth. So it's like a wiki kinda, but without any explanations for anything. They're just like, hey, there's this command, and then you can play around with it.
Right.
So it's really useful if you're starting out scripting for Overgrowth.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the community side note segment. Moving on, we have the news segment, and of course, first off we have some Humble Bundle news. It would not be an Overgrowth Weekly without any Humble Bundle news whatsoever. And the news are that Humble Indie Bundle 4 is closed, of course, and Humble Indie Bundle 4 was huge. It was the biggest and best-selling bundle so far, so that's really, really great.
Yeah, they really raised a lot of money and awareness for bronies. I mean, for
Oh,
yeah, no,
goodness.
there was actually some kind of fun interplay between Notch and the bronies, and some of the bidding and outbidding in that. So this was very fun to watch and fun to see the way that it played out. So thanks again for checking out the Humble Bundles, and they are very worthwhile.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the biggest contribution I have ever seen. I think the biggest contribution so far at all. I mean, 16,000 from Humble Brony.
Exactly. It's pretty amazing. Pretty
It's
amazing that they
insane.
were able to pool that much money together to make that donation. So very cool of them to do that, I think.
Yeah. So if you missed this bundle, I don't know you, man. I'm sorry you missed it. It was insane.
Yeah.
But there will be better bundles in the future. They will come, for sure.
That they will.
Just hang tight. Subscribe to that news list, to that email list, and you'll be fine. Next up, we have two tweets. The first tweet is about convex holes for the bushes and stuff. So in the most recent alpha, in alpha 1.6.2, you can walk into bushes to make them sway around. And David had some trouble with that, because when you're making a 2D, when you're making a bush, for example, or a tree, you have all of these squares that you actually have for, that you then put an image on, but the image doesn't always look the same as the images for a leaf, for example, of course, isn't square. So if you would touch the invisible part of the square, like up in the corner where there was no leaf, it would still sway. And so he's making convex hulls, as they're called, to make it so that
the intersection is a little more leaf-shaped.
Yeah, exactly. So that they actually look like the... so that you actually can only collide with the part of the object that has an image on it. So it just makes more sense.
Yep.
So if we look at it here, you can see that every bush, every branch has its own little convex hull around it.
Right.
And a quick explanation about what a convex hull is. A convex hull is a mesh. It's on a thing. It's a 3D thing that cannot have any concaveness to it. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it quickly. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's a really nice solution. He apparently took random points on the 2D images and just put like... He took random points on the 2D images. I actually didn't show that. Okay, there you go. There's the image. Sorry, guys. I forgot to switch. See the comics ones. Okay, so he actually took random points on the 2D images, and then if it was not transparent there, he would like put a point there, and if it was transparent, he would not put a point there, and then he would make the comics hull based on that. So it's a really, really cool way of doing it.
Yeah,
it's nice. All right. Next, we have another tweet. Vegetation improvements. More on the vegetation. Moving through dense vegetation now slows you down and makes a lot of noise. And there you go.
Yeah.
Vegetation complete, basically.
Or mostly complete.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So it will make it harder to sneak through vegetation. And I know that David is pretty excited about where he's going with the vegetation, so we'll see.
Cool. Yeah, the vegetation, I mean, this will also make it so that you'll avoid going into bushes, which makes sense, because often, I mean, in the real world, you could go through the bush, but do you really want to? I mean, it'll probably be much slower than going just around the bush, and now it will actually be like that. It will be much faster to go around the bush than through the bush.
Yep, for sure.
So that's real nice. And that, my friends, is the end of the agenda.
Wow. That was a nice nice movement through the agenda.
Yeah,
Way to go.
Whoa, 45 minutes. This has to be one of the quickest Overgrowth weeklies, I mean, ever. Feels like.
Right.
All right, but nothing more to add?
Well, we did...
Oh, yeah. We did.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking this morning. There has been some... we sort of want to offer a welcome to new Overgrowth pre-orderers. We... in the last 48 hours, there has been a massive surge, is all I'm going to say. We've almost reached 15,000 registered pre-orders on the secret pre-order forum, which is a huge improvement over, I mean, not improvement, but I mean, I think it's close to 1,000 additions in the last week, 600 or something in the past 48 hours. So, crazy if you ever pay attention to that in the forums. So welcome to all the new people if you check out OG Weekly, and can't wait to see what all these new members of the community do. So
Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah. I think there was a combination of Reddit, that Nerd Cubed video, which I guess you showed off last weekend. I think Christmas, the ModDB of the Year award, Player Choice Award. I think all of those kind of combined together to really be, raise awareness this past week for Overgrowth. So yeah,
it's really cool to
pretty
see.
exciting. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's nice. Also, we were going to give away a copy of Overgrowth this week, as we've stated before. I don't know. I don't really have anything prepared for that.
we better come up with a trivia question fast.
God. Okay, chat. Give us a trivia question that you can ask us.
Or maybe I can ask my cohort here if he's not too busy playing StarCraft 2. John, do you have any trivia questions I can ask real fast? I don't think he can hear me.
He's inside of StarCraft.
Oh, he is. No, he asked what is your favorite color in the chat. Although it's not really trivia about Overgrowth. Let me see. We'll do something from the blog. I'll find something.
We could just do it next week, otherwise. Maybe that would make us liars, though. If we're like, we come here, get Overgrowth.
Yeah, we didn't really plan this, and unfortunately, since I came to San Francisco this weekend, I kind of didn't have time to prepare this. So, I like Tanya Vic's question. That's good and embedded. I think we should do that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So the question is, what color is John's kilt? And you will win and hopefully Tanya Vic can private message me in IRC the answer so that I make sure that we get the right one, or John can tell me.
Maybe he can show it in the video. I guess he doesn't have it at work, though.
No, I don't think we do.
What? He doesn't walk around in a kilt all the time?
Maybe he does.
Like every time I've seen him, he has his kilt on. So I thought that was his. I guess that was just, in.
Okay. Thanks, Tanya Vic. I didn't have time to quickly find that.
So what's the answer? I mean, I guess you'll not say it, but maybe you should PM me.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
What's up? Sorry.
Oops. Accidentally showed chat. I don't know.
Oh.
Did you PM me somewhere? Like...
Skype.
Oh, then I guess I showed the answer.
Uh-oh.
This is so... yeah, you can't do Skype because I'm showing Skype in the stream, so...
Oh, well, it looks to me like a Spectre got the right one first. Let's see. Although... So, red is incorrect, for those of you who have been guessing red. Just so you know. But I think actually, maybe Corbin 3's, it's blackish blue and green is probably the first one that's the closest.
Who said that? Who said blackish blue and green?
Corbin 3 was the first person to say that.
It's beard colored, of course.
I like the delay in John's laugh. That was awesome.
Oh, it's blackish blue and green, says Corbin 3. So
I think so.
Is that the answer then?
Well, it's green and blue, so, or blue and green. I think blue and green technically.
Alright. Alright, blue and green. That's
what Tanjevik was looking for, anyway.
I trust Tanjevik with my life.
True.
Yeah. So blackish blue and green, I guess that's Corbin 3 then. Corbin 3
Right.
wins
Sweet.
another copy of Overgrowth to give away to whoever he pleases, or just have 2 copies of Overgrowth running at the same time or something. Though I'm pretty sure you can already do that without having 2 copies actually. But anyways, congratulations, Corbin. Do we have his contact information so we can send him?
I think. I mean, he certainly. I know. I mean, I've seen some places where I think we can talk to him. Basically, we need a email address that we will have to forward to the Wolfire guys to get it to you. So.
Yes. So.
Oh, did Abe Spectre say it beforehand? There's some. Oh, green and blue. Abe Spectre did say it earlier.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I totally looked over that.
Oh goodness.
So you want to come poke your head on the camera for a sec? So for those of you who don't know, this is Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey everyone.
Hi, Jeff.
So yeah, we're just giving away a copy of Overgrowth, and we kind of messed it up.
In classic OG Weekly fashion.
Yep. Sorry, my camera keeps tweaking out. So, anything you want to say to the masses, Jeff?
Happy New Year.
This is your
There you
moment,
go.
man.
Happy New Year works. So, cool.
All right, I'm gonna get off the
All
camera.
right, he's getting off the camera now. So there was our first interview with Jeff. So yeah, I think we should go with Ape Spectre looking back. Sorry, Corbin.
Yeah.
Shane. Yes.
Ape Spectre, you win Overgrowth. Send an email to ogweekly@gmail.com. And
I think he won before, right? So I think we've had his email address in the past.
Yeah, I think that's the case too, actually. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, send us an email and we'll get you your copy. So, sorry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry for the unpreparedness of that trivia, but there will be better days. Don't worry, guys. But for now, we bid farewell, and we will see you next week for another episode of Overgrowth Weekly.
Thanks again, you guys. See ya.
Oh my god.